Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, I filmed this last year. Went to go put it up on onto the YouTube, right? And then YouTube was like, "Yeah, it's a no." And then I was like, and I kept trying, and then it just kept saying no. And then I was just like, "Well, I can't figure it out," and then was just like done with it. And I kept telling myself, "Ask Ayla to help you. Ask Ayla to help you," my sister, and never did. So we're trying it again, a year later. And this time we're gonna go for gold. We're going for success. Yeah, so that's that. So I guess let's get to know me, because that's the whole point of this video, is so that you and I can get to know each other. So let me tell you about myself. I'm Mariah. I'm 23. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I lived there till I was like 12, and then we moved. But before we talk about the move, let's talk about Phoenix. Like I said, lived there till I was 12. My parents met there, and that's where all the beautiful things started, right? Parents met, and then about a year and a half later, they adopted me. I was adopted around I was like 2 months, I would say, when everything was official, maybe 3 months, 3 months, when the papers were signed and I was purchased. Yeah. When I was born a preemie, and I was born addicted to crackety crack. So obviously I was taken from my birth mother, therefore adopted. Yeah. And then later after that, they had adopted my other brother, Crawford, and we were actually born in the same year. So we're only 7 weeks apart, so we were like twins. But we no longer speak. We had a little falling out. So we don't talk, so I don't talk about him. So that's all you're getting on that topic. And then when they adopted me, they already had my older sister, because she is 7 years older than me. Yeah, and then after they got me and Crawford, and then about 4 years later, they were still fostering and whatnot. But then about 4 years later, we got my youngest brother. He came into our household, and then we all just kind of really were vibing with him and clicked, and it was just like, yeah, nah, that's my little brother. It may not be official, but that's him. And then we eventually signed the paperwork and signed and everything, and then we adopted him. And I remember being picked up from school and going to the courthouse and doing all of doing the whole thing. I remember the judge asking me why I wanted him to be my brother and all that. So I don't know, I like that I have that memory. So yeah, 3 of us are adopted. My older sister is from my dad's first marriage, so yup. And then yeah, so that's our little blended family. Oh, we have 2 dogs as well. We got the first one in 2017. Yes, we got Max in 2017. And then Remy came in 2020. And they are both my babies. Those, they're my sweet, sweet, sweet babies. I love them. I just love them so much. They do live with my parents, because I'm broke as fuck. I couldn't give them the life I would want to give them, so they stay with my parents. What else about me? Oh, I was a competitive swimmer growing up for a long time. Literally, like I like found my like official club that I like my first club team. Jesus Christ. I found my first club swim team when I was 8 years old, and then I stayed in the club swim arena till I graduated high school. I was doing club swim year round. I did take breaks, obviously, like every now and then I'd be like, I'm fucking done. I hate swimming. I quit. And then I'd quit for like 3 months. And then I'd be like, I miss swimming. I want to go back to swimming. And then I'd start swimming again. So that's, yeah. But I was a competitive swimmer and I was pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Yeah. I still love to swim. I haven't swam in a while, but I still love it. I teach swim lessons. Yeah, I teach swim lessons at the YMCA right now, which is crazy because when I first got my job lifeguarding and teaching swim lessons back when I was like 16, 17, 16, my first job was at the Y, so, and now we're back. But yeah, anywho, so grew up in Phoenix till I was 12. We were also in that time of my life, and well, till I was 18, kind of 17, but really 18 was the official cutoff. But for there, we were raised Mormon. Whoa. So yeah, that's cool. So, and growing up Mormon and being raised Mormon and then leaving the church is a big fucking deal, because it is your whole life. It's all you know. Like, those are the people you hang out with because they all, have the same beliefs and all that shit. So you like, yeah, the church is your life and your life is church. Like, that's all I can say about it. So yeah, it is cold tea. It is cold tea. And like I said, I left when I was 18, but around when I was 16 and then 17, we really took a step back, and when we did go, we were there for like an hour, maybe 2. And then when I was like wanting to be around people, I would literally just stay there all day sometimes because church was that fucking long. You could be there all day, and I would just hang out, see different people. But yeah, then 16, 17 took a big step back. And yeah, attendance just kind of dropped. And then 18, I was like, I'm done. It's a wrap for me. I was like, it's just not the way I want to be living my life. I want to live my life the way I want to live it and not by preset guidelines. So here we are. And ever since then, it's been like a true like just journey of like self-discovery and getting to know me and who I am, what I believe and what I think and how I want to dress. So yeah, it's been cool and fun. I think my sister's about to come in the house. Yeah, my sister's about to come in the house. Anyway, so then we moved. In 2012, we moved to Kansas because my dad got a job out there, so then we all moved. My sister was already out of the house, like in college and doing her own thing. And we all moved to Kansas, and hated it from the start. And we were there for about 10 plus years. And 10 plus because they're still there and I'm not, but yeah. So that was a long time. Could you see me? Okay, good. I'm leaving that in there. I'm gonna try to make it so so it's in the video on purpose. Okay, so moved to Kansas. Kansas, hell, hated it. It was not giving live, laugh, love. It was giving cry, scream, throw up. And we were there for so long. And I went back home for Christmas to visit my parents for Christmas, and I hadn't been there. I hadn't been back in town in a year and like a year and a half. My mom was like, you haven't been here in almost like a year and a half, so stay as long as you can. And I was like, oh, okay, you know. But anyway, that's besides the point. I guess I was sharing that to share, like, I try not to go back. I hate it. And because, like, when I go back to visit, rarely that much has changed, and not in a point where it's like, ooh. It's just like, okay, you're catching up to the rest of the world. Congratulations. That's really what it gives. So, yeah, I try not to visit. And then when I do, I don't stay long because I don't like being there. And then like by day 3 or 4, I'm like, we have done it all. Please get me the fuck out of here. But yeah, so that was Kansas. Good things happened, but there was also so much bad. So much bad. So glad to not be in that anymore. And now I live in Texas with my sister. She just made an appearance. We live together, and it's the best thing ever. I love it. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. Deadass. I am. Like, yeah, no, I am. And some of the art behind me, she did, because she's an artist, because she's super talented. Yeah, again, I'm obsessed. I think she's the coolest person. So, yeah. And I just like to be able to say, like, I live with my sister. We love it. We don't really fight. Because when we tell people, oh yeah, we're sisters, we live together, they're always like, oh, I could never live with my sibling. Or if it's a girl and she has a sister, I could never live with my sister. We'd kill each other. Da, da, da. Not us. This is gonna be a long pause because I gotta retract my phone. Okay, moved to Austin. I moved down here in 2022 in June, and pre-move, so March 2022, I had weight loss surgery, and that was one of the best decisions. It's changed my life, and yeah, it changed my life and also like gave me my life back. So 10 out of 10. And I was 22 is pretty young to like make such a big like major surgery decision like that, I guess. So if you want to hear about how that was, and like that whole process and that journey and whatnot, we can talk about it. Let me know in the comments, and I can make a video. We can make it happen. I can also make a video about growing up Mormon. So if you want to know about that, we can make that happen too. And I can ask Ayla to join, because she was in the church longer than I was and went through more things than I did in the church. So you would have more perspective. So if we want that, we can make it happen. It's so loud. Everyone feels loud. Anyway, so another pause. I gotta recatch my train of thought. Living down here has been so much fun, just getting to explore the city, make friends, and just, yeah, live, experience life, do new things, like just, yeah, there's so many opportunities we've gotten to take advantage of and have come my way because I've moved down here. So it's just been so great. Like, and when I say opportunities, I'm talking about like experiences, like getting like concerts and stuff, because you're not getting that back in Kansas, not in Wichita, no. So like here, yeah, people come all the time. Like, it's just, yeah, been so great, so great. So great. Like, saw, like my first year, I saw Lizzo, Leon Bridges. I got super into stand-up comedy, live stand-up comedy. Love. Tried as many restaurants as possible. So, it has just been fun. So much fun. I totaled a car. Well, it's been a full circle event. Yeah. It's I truly wouldn't trade it for the world. Um, I guess let's get to the fun stuff. I'm single. So, shoot your shot if you're big and beefy. Like 6'3" and you look like you could be on a defensive line. Hit me up. Right up my alley. If you got some height to you and some mass. Hi, nice to meet you. No, but for real, I am single and I do like a big boy. Tall and big and tall. Yeah, if you shopping big and tall, hit me up. But if you look on my TikTok, you'll be able to figure out who my current crush is for like the past minute or two. And that would be Trevor Wagner on the TikTok. You can figure it out because I've like tried to like tag him in videos to like come across his For You page. But yeah, so that's who I'm crushing on, and I've been crushing on him for a minute and hard. Yeah, I started watching an anime last night to be prepared. And actually I was liking it and I can't wait to get back to it. I was enjoying it. My little brother would be dumbfounded. He'd be like, "You watched an anime?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I did, and I liked it." And when I requested to watch an anime with my little brother during Christmas, I was like, "There's an anime I want to watch with you." Shook. He said, "Huh?" He was like, "Oh, okay. I see you." I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing my research." Anywho, I love TikTok. I'm always on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. You should, because I post random shit. Mostly outfits, mostly my clothes. I'm showing you my clothes. If it's on TikTok, if I'm like, "Ooh, look at my outfit." But speaking of TikTok, TikTok has diagnosed me with a plethora of things, which I will share with you because I feel like all of them are pretty fucking spot on. I would say, and they are ADHD, okay? I mean, I feel like you can also agree with that, the way I've compiled this video. ADHD, the TISM, so autism, and I think we might be right. Just a little bit. We got a touch of it. Complex PTSD, so CPTSD. Oh, and then my attachment style, which I took a quiz, so I already know. They didn't need to tell me this, but I already knew, is disorganized. And that's two of the attachment styles put together. Can't tell you which one's here in the moment, because can't fucking remember. Actually, you know what? I'm Googling it. Hold on. My laptop is right here. Let's Google it. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like such a boomer with technology. Oh, there's like books on it and stuff. Let me get some books. Let me read up on it. You guys, this is truly baffling me. Hold the fuck on. It's a good thing I can edit this, huh? It's loading. It's loading. Okay, so according to the quiz I took, which is from the Attachment Project website and whatnot, so I took their quiz, and their quiz says I am the disorganized / fearful avoidant attachment style, and I would say that's correct. Let's talk about more fun stuff. So yeah, that's all my possible diagnoses, but now we're getting to the fun stuff. I'm a big Criminal Minds fan and Supernatural fan as well, and I love the superheroes. My favorite superhero is Superman. Got the tattoo to prove it. Yeah, so those are that's just a few little things. I'm a big superhero girly, love it. Although I will tell you here and now, I have fallen behind with all the Marvel shit. I just feel like they think we're all still sitting at home and like we're in 2020 and we're not, and they're pumping out shit way too fast. And now you gotta watch shows and movies. Like, slow it down, okay? Slow it down. But yeah. Oh, love the whole like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Ate that shit up. Cannot wait for new seasons. Cannot wait. I love most crime shows, and I've probably seen most or tried to watch it. I probably have history with it. But Criminal Minds is the ride or die. Duh. So yeah. And I'm also a big music connoisseur. I love to listen to new music and all that. Yeah, and one thing I will say, like, that is one thing TikTok has definitely like really put me onto. Like, I feel like I found like way more artists than I ever would have on my own with TikTok, so love it. Oh, growing up, this is a fun fact, I guess. Growing up, I was deathly allergic to wheat, and it sucked because it was not during the time when it was cool to be allergic to wheat. There was nothing. People looked at you like, so what can you eat? And I was like, exactly. But yeah, so it sucked. And is for sure the root of a lot of like unhealthy eating habits, for sure. Like 10 out of 10. Don't recommend that. But now, I mean, being gluten-free is the shit, and there's whole gluten-free restaurants. Couldn't have imagined that growing up. But yeah, that. Oh, I also do have some tattoos, clearly. Superman one, and I have more. So I guess I'll try and give you a quick little tour. Superman, Morse code, and it says sisters. I have one behind my ear. And then all the other ones are on my ankle. I have a trident on the inside of my left ankle. And on the inside of my right ankle is a turtle. And on the outside of my right ankle is another matching tattoo with my sister that says no matter where. Oh, no, mine says no matter when. Hold on. Yeah, no, mine says no matter when, because I will always do my best to make time for you. And hers says no matter where, because she'll get to you. And then I have one on like the side of my boob. Not really this, it's right here. It's really on my ribs, kind of more on my ribs. And that one I would say was probably the most painful one. But that was because I have a lot of stretch marks over here. So then they were going into like the ribs of the stretch marks. Haha, that fucking hurts. Oh, and this one, which I need to get touched up. It says honey. And I think that's a wrap. It's all the tattoos, and I think we've covered everything we've covered everything we need to cover. And yeah, I hope we both like each other and this can really grow and blossom into a wonderful career for me and a great relationship for you. I'll catch y'all later.